Hello and welcome to Star Wars Obsessed. I'm Richard and I have another fantastic figure from... Alright, here is the Jedi figure and I just love the color. I just love how bright this is. It is amazing. It's beautiful and it has the distinct design of the neck 17 and the limbs are very good, very stiff, and the head turns very nicely, and you can see that this one has red eyes. Let's put this gorgeous cape on. Okay. The thing is, when I saw this on the neck 17, I was just immediately drawn to it because of the colors. It's just so bright and just, I don't know, just something about it being this color just made it just feel like it's a character of goodness and light. I just think it's just beautiful. And it has a blue lightsaber and fits in the hand just right, very tight. Alright, so what is this character? I know it is an original design by the neck 17, so let's find out who he is. This is Renza Sriver. And what is his story? On the outer rim world of Uvina Prime, home to the elusive Shistavinin, twin brothers Renza and Lenzak were born beneath the blood-red glow of a rare celestial event. The elders whispered a prophecy of a balance disrupted, but their parents dismissed it as superstition. The twins, however, were anything but ordinary. They were both strong in the Force, their connection to it as primal as the hunt. Raised among their pack, they learned to survive, to feel the pulse of life around them. As they grew, their connections to the Force became undeniable. Renza was drawn to its harmony, using it to mend wounds, bring calm to those around him. Lenzak, however, embraced its raw power, sharpening its senses. They experimented together, pushing their limits, testing the very fabric of their abilities. But the paths they walked began to diverge. Renza sought balance, a way to use his gifts to protect, while Lenzak believed in survival of the fittest, using his powers to dominate and control. Their differing philosophies led to friction, and their once unbreakable bond began to strain under the weight of their ideals. After a particularly heated confrontation, Renza left Uvina Prime in search of answers, seeking the guidance of those who could offer him wisdom. He found the Jedi Order, where, as an exception, he was allowed to train under their strict discipline. For a time, he embraced their teachings, refining his control and expanding his understanding. Yet he found their rules stifling. In time, he made the difficult choice to leave, choosing his own path. During his travels, Renza came upon a Force-sensitive Talor, enslaved by smugglers. Moved by the child's suffering, Renza freed him and took him as a student, teaching him the ways of the Force outside the rigid doctrines of the Jedi. But fate would not keep Renza and his brother apart forever. Whispers of a fearsome dark warrior reached Renza's ears, and he knew the Force bound them still. Twin stars on a collision course. Renza left Talor behind on Tatooine for his own safety, embarking on a solo journey to heed the final calling. That is a fantastic story, and this is a fabulous figure from the neck 17. If you're interested in figures like this and others, as well as accessories, check out the next 17. If you enjoyed this video, I have something I need to talk about, and it's very upsetting. I have gotten word from the neck 17 that they will no longer be shipping any of their items to the United States at this time. Why will they not be shipping to the United States? It's because the idiot in the White House and his tariffs. Because whereas before, any item that I would purchase from outside of the United States that was like about $800 or less, I would not have to pay a tax on it. But now that that Orange Menace has decided to put a tariff on everything. Now, any item that I purchase from outside of the United States has to have a tax on it. So I have to pay that tax. But the problem is the seller has to figure out how much to tax me. So he has to go through all that trouble just to send me something like this, or if it's not taxed, it just sits in customs until the tax is paid. And I'm really upset about this because that means I won't be able to purchase any more figures from the Next 17 until this whole tariff thing gets figured out. I still have a box full of stuff from the Next 17 and have not talked about on the channel because there's been a lot of things that I've been talking about. So they've just been sitting in this box waiting for me to share them with you, and I totally want to, but I'm taking my sweet ass time because I may not be able to get any more figures and accessories from the Next 17 for who knows how long. And I was looking forward to, just really looking forward to the next stuff because, the Next 17 has been so great with all the figures and accessories that's been coming out, and the upcoming items with Cloud City. I was so excited to get, but I will not be able to do that. So I'm not a happy camper right now.